An altered video of Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi has been circulating online. The video appears to show Speaker Pelosi slurring her words, but it is actually slowed down to create that effect. Well, here's a look at the doctored video next to the actual video.
We want to give this president the opportunity to do something historic for our country. We want to give this president the opportunity to do something historic for our country.
Jacob Ward covers tech for us in San Francisco. Jacob, how did videos like this one spread so far online so fast, despite people acknowledging, people flagging them that they're fake?
You know, David, it's such an exciting thing that you want to talk about this, because I just think it's the craziest story. I mean, for one thing, this is the dumbest, simplest form of video alteration around. Just slowing down the audio, that is easy, man. There's there's nothing to it. And yet, because it falls into what so many people politically desire to see, which is, of course, what all of these algorithms tend to promote, it just spreads like wildfire. So across social media, you're seeing it just spread and spread and spread because of a combination of this incredibly simple piece of technology plus confirmation bias.
Jacob, we are like a year and a half out before the election, and we see how quickly this spread, how widely it got picked up. Help us understand the danger of these videos, these dumb edits, as you call them, ahead of the 2020 election.
I mean, for one thing, right, it obviously pierces our ability to think critically about this stuff. Over 1 million people are watching this in every place that it gets posted. And so you're just seeing it spread in this incredible way that I'm not sure how one controls. At the same time, this is just the beginning. I mean, in the same week that this came out, Samsung released an incredible new piece of research that basically shows that they can create a totally fake talking head just like mine right now. And in that case, between the sort of the incredible amount of political disinformation we're going to see both at home and abroad, plus the technology, it's really a scary moment here, David. I think we're really going to face a new kind of disinformation era.
Jacob, take us behind the walls of some of the companies that are near you in San Francisco who are trying to combat all of this. We saw Facebook out with a statement a little earlier today that they downgraded this video that was posted on. What are these companies doing? What can be done?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, right, you see, in this case, the business incentives of these companies bumping up against the obvious sort of public utility that we've come to sort of assume they are. So Facebook not taking it down. YouTube has done so, but Facebook saying, no, we're going to keep it up because they consider themselves a neutral platform where anything, can spread across there. I think the thing that's really scary here and is really worth noting is that if this stuff starts getting out, if disinformation videos like this get out, and you've created at that point a world in which not only do we start believing fake videos, as in this case, we're going to have license to disbelieve genuine video evidence. And Jacob, that, to me, is the scary part here.
Jacob, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Jacob Ward with us in San Francisco.
Thanks, David.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.